Hey guys, there.
This is Glenda.
We are D&E Miniature and Board Games. Hey, so today we took a trip to Peachtree City, Georgia, and we got the distinct pleasure to go into first edition comics.
Correct.
Got to talk to the owner, Jared.
Jared.
Very knowledgeable about both game and comics. Now, normally we pretty much when we do this, it's about a game store. But this store is comics and games. They do have a pretty
mixture.
They have a pretty good selection.
Correct.
It wasn't for the size store. I was actually surprised about the amount that they have.
It's pretty deep, right? And they have I think majority is comics though.
Yes.
Is it? Majority comics, and then there's a bunch of games too, board games.
And when you talk to Jared, first I started talking to him about comics, and he's very knowledgeable
Correct.
about what's out, when something's coming out, what they can order, if it's available. And then when we started asking some questions about some games, he was very knowledgeable about the games too.
So he knows what he's talking
Yeah.
about. That's his store.
I know. So, let's take you on a brief tour of the store, so to say. So
You
basically,
haven't been there.
yeah, so if you haven't been there,
And if you have, then let's revisit the store together.
sure,
Sure.
let's put it that way.
All right, let's go check out the store.
So as we entered the store initially, when we first came in, we saw some action figures, some of the Funko Pops. And, of course, what store would be complete if it didn't have drinks for sale?
Because, we all
And
like to drink.
Then you have a very good selection of comics. I was surprised at the size of the store, the amount of comic selection they had. As you get past the first row where all the comics are, you get into the back. They got some more collector's things. And then you got your back stock of comics, a small game area, graphic novels, and some more collector stuff. The Funko Pops over there in the corner. Now, this is where we started into where we were looking at some of the games. Like I said, they have what you would expect.
Correct.
They have
And more. I would say more, Eric. Cause,
what I was saying was they have what you would expect as the common things that
Right.
every game store should have.
Okay.
But then they had some offshoot stuff, which, frankly, I hadn't even really heard of.
And which is
Yeah.
a good variety,
And then-
something different.
Then a
from
nice little
what you're
display
used
of like
to.
the card games and stuff. Yeah, what we're used to. And those were kind of interesting. The chess set
Oh yeah,
figures.
figures.
I was
yeah.
looking at those for a minute.
Oh yeah, they got pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it's a pretty good selection. They've even
Good
got a good
selection,
selection of Star Wars X-Wing over there. And of course, what store wouldn't be complete without Zombie
I was
Side?
gonna say.
And some Star Wars Destiny, Star Wars was it Salt?
Oh, a bunch of stuff. There's
Yeah, and then they got your basic card
all
supplies.
different,
Good Fantasy Flight collection of card supplies there.
sleeves and stuff. Yep, pretty good.
We were lucky we got in there pretty much when it first opened, so there weren't a lot of customers in there. I was able to pretty much freely go around and video real fast.
So yeah, it's a nice, like Jared said, it's more laid back and
Oh look, it's Glenda. Sitting there waiting for me to get done. First edition comics, folks.
very inviting. So, and he's very knowledgeable and very hospitable and pleasant.
Yeah, so while we were there, I did pick up something for Troy, because he's a Aliens fanatic. So I got the twin pack exclusive of the Titans vinyl figures, and it's got Ripley and an alien in it. And now this is one of the ones that I picked up. I got Mountains of Madness.
Interesting.
And I hadn't really heard about this one, but I kept looking at it because obviously we just got done playing Dicey Peaks. So the idea of climbing a mountain, yeah. And when I asked Jared about it, he was very knowledgeable, explained the whole game to me, what he'd heard about it. He hadn't played it himself, but what he knew about it, he explained to us. So
We're gonna unbox it.
Went ahead, picked it up, and of course, we buy it. What do?
We unbox it.
Then what do?
We apply it.
And then we tell you what we thought of it. So anyways, guys, first edition comics, Peachtree City, Georgia. If you are in the area, check it out. It's not a large store, but it has a very good selection. You'll be very pleased. Anything else from you?
Check it out. It's a nice store.
Check it out. As always, guys, support your local gaming.
We support
Discover Games, Fayetteville, Georgia, and first edition, Peachtree City, Georgia. As always, guys, game on.
Game on.